Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with When Will Ayumu Make His Move? Episode number 7 reaction. Alright, the previous episode, it was there's three things happened in the previous episode. First of all, it was Valentine's, then it was exams, and then it was White Day. These three things, and obviously Valentine's Day, like Urushi was ready with her chocolate, but at the beginning she was kind of hesitating to, she wasn't able to find the proper time to hand it over to Ayumu. Ayumu was also anticipating it, but he didn't know how to kind of react to everything. So yeah, it kind of went for a little bit, but when they went to the class, not class, but the club room, Urushi was also hesitating then, but then she kind of tripped and the thing fell out and Ayumu was able to get it. Otherwise, she would have probably, what she was planning was to plant it inside his bag. That would have been very unusual because none of them would be able to talk about it, or and yeah, it would be a very unusual way. Like there'll be no progression, but thankfully, it fell out of her hands and I'm was able to get it. And yeah, and also after that, we got to see, it was Ayumu's exams. So Urushi, like for a moment, for a few days, they had to actually stop the club, the usual shogi thing, playing. And Urushi decided to teach him, and they went to the library, and we also saw Sakurako and Takeru also was studying, and there was a few little things like Urushi tried to tease Ayumu, but it backfired and all that. So yeah, but after that, we see him practicing and getting ready for the exam. He sees that on the day of White Day is his exam, so he got a present ready, gave the exam, went to Urushi, gave her the White Day return gift, and then he said that you taught me very well. Unfortunately, I missed one of the columns, and so all my correct answers are wrong. I have to go to remedial class now. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play shogi with you today. So yeah, that was that's how it ended. So let's see what happens today. This is episode number 7. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. April 6th. Okay, I'm guessing we're getting close probably to the summer festival or something. Oh. Oh, I was here. Ah. Hmm. And she's a third year. Oh, this will be the last year for them. For her. Wait, just a second. This is middle school, isn't it? So they still have high school. Okay. Class 2. Yeah, wait. Yeah, this is middle school, that means. No, I don't know. I'm not sure. What? Yeah. What about? Yeah, probably that girl. What was her name? Maki? Maki? What? Who? What? What? Okay. I don't think that's what she meant. What? She's. Wait, she's in a. What's happening here? I'm so confused. What is happening? She's the third. She's a third year. I'm so confused. What? Ah, oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, uh, she's thinking way ahead. I guess. Since they are, like, they're in different, like she's a senior than him. That's why I guess this is the only way they could probably kind of interact together in a school, like in a school event sort of thing. Wait, so they're in middle school, aren't they? I'm guessing that means they still have high school left after this. So I'm not quite sure. I think they should be middle schoolers. And I wonder if this school has also like a high school division, like uh after what's her name? Urushi graduates from second, from the middle school. She'll probably will she be going to this school again? Just she'll be transferred to the high school division. Is that how this is going to go? I'm not quite sure because like I don't know, like if this was like her final year in this school, I feel like Ayumu and she would have been a lot more sadder because this will be them finally, the final year for them to interact in this school. But nothing of that sort is happening. So I'm guessing it's just that they'll be going from middle school to high school. They will be together, right? Even in the for the next 3 years after this. So yeah, I guess that's what's happening. Oh yeah, there you go. This is the third year. No, wait. Oh no, this is the okay. This is Urushi's. Happy school year. Okay, new characters. Miku and Hinano. What? What? Okay. Oh my god. Hmm. What about Urushi? I feel like she plans on going with. They're like, what? Oh my god. What kind of food? What in the. Okay, that was funny. The way she explained it. 50. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. A year. I wonder how this started. Like, the whole. How did he meet her? New members wanted. Kendo Club. Oh yeah, he was in the Kendo Club at the beginning. No, they're high schoolers. Wait, then this is the final year for Urushi. What? Hmm? Yeah, he just stopped. Yeah. What? Oh, this is how they met. Oh, is this after this? Does she like he decide to go to the shogi club? He's like, "Yep, I'm going to the shogi club. No more kendo." Yes. He's going to be like, "Nope, I just decided I'm going to the shogi club." Um. Oh boy! Wow. So this is what happened. Okay. Hmm. I no, probably not. That'll be not a good idea. He's like, wait a minute. That's yeah. New student club. Okay. Oh, this girl. The one we see in the opening. So we see her doing kendo in the opening. So oh wait, she is a underclassman. That would mean like the Aimu will be her senpai, and Urushu will be her double senpai. Okay. I wonder if she's going to join the shogi. I don't know, because it's kind of happening the same way that Ayumu got in the shogi club. I wonder. Okay, let's see. Yep, no one's like taking any. Okay, someone took it. Oh no, it's a different flyer. Damn. None of them. No one's taking anything. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the same thing is happening. Wait, what? Damn. What? Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, perfect for shogi. Kendo club? Oh, wait a minute. Does she know these two? Oh, she knows. Yeah, she knows them. Wait, so was she like in the same dojo that they were in? Who? Ah, there you go. Oh no. She'll think that she's the Kendo Club president. Oh no. She'll like, I'll join your club, and then she'll realize it's a shogi club. Oh no. This is going to be a such a misunderstanding. It's all right. Oh no. This is so. You need to read before signing anything all the time. You don't do that. Before signing, before putting a signature on anything, always read it. Yeah, this is. Oh no. Yeah, what are you doing? Like, joining a shogi club? Girl, read. Oh no. Uh, oh no. Oh no. Hey! What? Oh my god. What? Oh no. Yeah. But if he wins, then what? Mm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Wait, do they allow anyone to like just use the dojo? Movable. Well, the reason there's no one in this. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, she's not. Never lost. She's probably thinking that after not playing, using account doing shogi for such a long time, maybe. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably gonna go and watch. Oh, is it struggling? Oh my god. I guess like like practice is. Yeah. Oh wait, this is a draw. It's a tie. It's a tie, I think. What do we do then? It's a tie. No. Did he win? Oh, he won. Wait, it seemed like it was a tie, but didn't both of them hit? Or maybe, I don't know. Or maybe he scored more points than her. Like, I don't know. I thought Rin was going to join the Shogi Club. 100 times harder. Face. No, she's. Yeah, she's joining her. She's like, from when? Oh, wait. Oh my god. I guess, fair enough, like if he lost, then he would have joined the Kendo club. So if she lost, he will join the Shogi club. Fair trade. Yeah. Well, at least she got one person. So are they an official club from here onwards? They have 4 members now. Yeah, should be. And that's it. Yeah. All right. This was episode number 7. Yeah. All right. So we begin this episode with Urushi and Ayumu going to the shogi club at the before the opening ceremony and kind of looking at everything. And now here I was I was under I don't know I was under the impression they were in middle school. Turns out no, they were in high school. Like the reason why I thought they were in middle school is because like the fact that this is the final year for Urushi, that means like the final year in this school. So they were not actually talking about that or something. Maybe they're going to talk about that when we get closer to the year end, when maybe it's like Christmas or New Year's, when this the whole school year is going to end and Urushi is going to be graduating soon. Maybe then we're going to talk about it, but I guess for now, yeah, they didn't talk about it. But I thought they might, I might say something like, oh, you're going to be graduating this year, this is your final year or something. But that's why I was like, oh, maybe they're in middle school. That means after they from middle school, after completing middle school, they'll go to high school. And usually a lot of schools have both middle school and high school together. So it's just matter of fact that you change the building, from this building you go to the next building, you're in the same school, but that's how it usually goes. So that's why I thought it was something like that. No, this is really the final year for Urushi. And interesting, I don't see how this is like a school, slice of life rom-com show. So I don't see this continuing even after Urushi graduates. So he'll probably confess before the school she graduates. But for that to happen, he needs to do this in 1 year, and we're already in the final year for Urushi. So I don't know how this is going to happen, because yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't see them I'm confessing unless and until it's 3 or 4 seasons. So the fact that we are already in the final year for Urushi, it's very odd, because I'm like, how are they going to do this? Anyways, we'll see. Okay. Now, so yeah, okay, so now after that they go outside to the place where they kind of give out the names, which person is in which class and all that. And Takeru is very happy, and Takeru is like, again we're in the same class, me and Sakurako. And Sakurako was like, oh, that's pretty nice. And this straightforwardness always kind of flusters him. He gets flustered. And okay, now the next is when we see Ayumu and Urushi talking, and Ayumu asks Urushi, like, is there any particular class that you want to go to? And this part was, I was so confused again. I'm like, why is she blushing like that and looking at him? Because they're on different classes. What? It wouldn't even matter if they're in the same, the same class, not class, sorry, but the same, what do you call it? The same group, 2-1 or 3-1. It wouldn't even matter because their classes are different. They're like, she's her senpai. That's why I was like, why is she acting like this? It was confused. And obviously Ayumu himself was also pretty, he was like, oh wait, there's actually someone she wants to be, in a particular class. And then when he's like, oh, are you, did you go to the class that you wanted to? And she's like, yeah, and then she's like, why, aren't you happy that we're in the same class? And that's when I realized that no, she's actually talking about the whole school festival thing, where similar group of classes are kind of grouped together, like 2-1 and 3-1 and 1-1, they are grouped together or something like that. That's how it happens, I guess. And that's what she was talking about. That's why she was happy about being in the same class group. And yeah, I guess it's it's true, because since they are usually they have that barrier of different classes. She's actually his senpai. That's why obviously they won't be able to be in the same class. So the only thing that could work out pretty well is if they are in the same group, so that the sports festival they can be together or something like that. So yeah, they'll be in the same team or whatever. Now the next part, we see Urushi going to her classroom, and all her friends are here. Maki and all the other girls are here, and out of all her friends, Maki is the only one who knows about Ayumu. Okay, at first they kind of tickle each other, and then one of the girls is like, oh, I've found a great crepe, crepe store, let's go and have have a meal. I'll treat you guys. And I love the way Maki just completely, kind of in a very vague way, she kind of implied what Urushi has plans for. She's like, oh no, no, Urushi's like, no, I have some plan, I won't be able to go with you guys. And Maki's like, oh, I know, Urushi's going to the Tanaka place. Obviously her friends are like, Tanaka place, is that like a new new food center, food shop or something, or crepe shop that where they sell crepe or something? But obviously Maki knows what she's saying. And one of the girls are like, what kind of food do they have? Maki says, well, I can tell you it's much sweeter than crepes. Urushi's like, it's not sweet at all, it's a club, we're playing shogi. And all her friends are so confused. They're like, what is she even saying? But anyways, that was quite funny. Now next we get to see Ayumu and Urushi in the shogi club, and Urushi is getting ready for the club recruitment. She's printed out a lot of flyers, 100 of them, and she's like, yeah, we're going to get members after this, and we're going to be an official club. So here Ayumu kind of goes into a little flashback, and I kind of said and I was quite curious as to how they actually met and how he started liking her. It's a very simple thing that happened. Is basically, at first they were here, they came to just join the kendo club, both him and Takeru, Ayumu and Takeru. And here Takeru talks about how he might fight someone he likes, and the feeling for that is lightning, it just happens, and you realize it very soon. And I was like, wait, is this the same way you feel about Ayumu? Not Ayumu, sorry, what's his name? Oh god, I'm mixing up all the names. Sakurako. And he gets flustered. Now just after that, very what can I say, in perfect timing, just as soon as Takeru told all of those things to him, one flyer just comes out, and it's obviously the shogi club flyer, and it was flying away because Urushi has forgotten to put like a weight on top of them, so the wind took it away, and it just went on his face, and he just took it. And Urushi comes in, and Urushi's like, oh, like, like it's one of our flyers, like shogi club flyers, like, can you give it back? And as soon as he sees Urushi, bam, and that happens, like he realizes the lightning has struck, and she realized that lightning has actually fallen. And so after that, he for a moment he keeps staring at her, and at first Urushi was like, oh, are you interested? It's like the shogi club, you see the little like the exercises on top, like the little problems on top, it was written, those are sume shogi. They're like little puzzles and little problems that you'll have to solve. It's quite fun, like you can give it a try. And trying to bring him in, and Takeru's like, oh, I'm sorry, like we were actually going to the kendo club, so yeah, we cannot. And as soon as he says that, I was like, all right, just stares at her for a moment, like just completely stares at her. Urushi's just so confused, and then he's like, yes, I'm going joining the shogi club. And obviously Takeru and both Urushi are confused. They're like, what? And yeah, there was a little flashback, so we got to see what happened in the past, and how he started liking her and all that. And and then when all the flyers have been actually ready, and Urushi is ready to kind of for the club recruitment, she says like, I hope a lot of people joins, and just like you joined, like I hope it happens. And I was like, yes, like I joined because it was like a complete lightning strike, like it felt like lightning, so that's why I joined. Obviously Ayumu's talking about something else, and Urushi's like, oh yeah, I hope others feel that lightning as well, just like you. I was like, wait a minute, I don't think that's how it's like that's how it's supposed to go. And I won't be happy about this. So he's like, no, I don't want that happening. And Urushi was so confused. Oh boy, this little like misunderstandings and everything is kind of funny to see. How the conversation completely goes in a different direction, and how they perceive a conversation in a different way. And that's kind of comedic. Now, all right, that was the first part. The next part, we get to see this girl. Her name is Rin, I think, yeah. And she's here, and she's like, oh, I've come, senpai. She was ready to join the kendo club, and she's here. She is walking, and while this was happening, Urushi is ready to kind of give all the flyers out, and she's trying to give the flyers to everyone. No one's taking it, obviously, because yeah, I can see shogi club, unless and until people are really interested in shogi, they probably won't join it, because this is the thing, like for people who are there's some schools who kind of just force you to join a club or something like that, and there's obviously some schools, I think, which just gives you the freedom. If you don't want to be in a club, yeah, it's fine for you go back early home, you're in the go home club or whatever they call it. But I've seen in a few animes where they actually mandatory participation in clubs, that's like a thing. So in those schools, I'm guessing people who are not interested in any kind of clubs, even if they're forced to join a club, I doubt any of them is going to join the shogi club, because they don't have any interest in joining any club and they're being forced. So I'm guessing they'll probably choose to go in maybe I don't know, some kind of a club where you just where which someone is more inclined to join, because obviously people who don't want to join a club, they just want to not do much stuff in that time, so they'll probably join a very chill club or something like that. So yeah, so shogi club, I feel like it in itself is such a topic that a lot of people who are interested in it, they will only join. It's very rare that people who are not interested in shogi at all might come and they might be like, oh, let me join the club. I doubt that even happens, unless and until you have an actual interest in shogi. There'll be no people coming and joining your club. So that's the thing, people who are not interested, in any clubs, they might join some other club if they have to. But I doubt they're coming to the shogi club. So I guess that was the reason why people were not even taking it, and like, they were not even like looking at it. As soon as they saw shogi club, they're like, ah, no. And that's why they didn't have much club members. But like, Urushi is like, ah, it's hopeless. And again, like, the wind blows and all the flyers like start flying. Flyers start flying, yeah. And Rin comes in and just like, grabs all of them, starts like, gives a little, I don't know, like what she did there, like a little, just jumped on top of, kind of like, rotated. And yeah, she's like, there you go, I got the flyers for you. Now, as soon as this happens, Ayumu and Takeru comes in, and they're like, oh, senpai, sorry, we weren't able to, like, like no one took our flyers. And Rin sees this, and Rin's like, wait a minute, it's you guys, like, like I'm here, senpais, like, and Urushi's like, who is this? And they kind of introduce each other. So this girl is an underclassman, a kohai from their middle school, and she was also in the kendo club. So there you go. Now, like, I kind of see why she completely jumped into a conclusion. Like, she sees them and she's like, okay, like, and I was actually kind of trying to find like the kendo club, but yeah, I found my destination. You guys are here, so yeah, I'll join. And she doesn't even see it. She probably thought that, yeah, these two are here together, that means they joined the kendo club. And this is a kendo club, that means. So she's like, oh, where's the paper? She just signs it, and Urushi's so happy. She's like, oh, finally we got another member. Takeru's like, what? Like, like, I thought you were interested in kendo. Why are you joining a shogi club? She's like, shogi club? What? This is a shogi club? And she's like, all right, like, takes the flyer back, and she's like, no, like, like, I'm also taking, like, like, Ayumu and Takeru will also come back with me to the shogi club. I'm taking your club members with me, something like that. And then she proposes a duel. Now here's the thing, like I said, I can kind of see why she jumped into a conclusion, because she says after that Tanaka was Ayumu was called like the immovable, like, like Tanaka or something like that. And like, he had a lot of reputation in the kendo club and all, and he was pretty good at it. So someone like him actually joining a shogi club, even though the school has a kendo club, it's in itself very baffling. And that's why she just, as soon as she saw that Ayumu was in this club, she just decided that, yeah, this is probably the kendo club, because it's that odd for Tanaka to actually go and join some other club when a kendo club exists. That in itself is very odd. So that's why she jumped to a conclusion. And yeah, so anyways, she says like, okay, I'm taking my senpais back. And then she's like, let's do a duel, or let's do a battle, and whoever will win. And she says like, if I win, you're going to come to the kendo club. And she doesn't say anything about what will happen if she loses. So I guess she already assumed that, yeah, if I lose, I'm joining the shogi club, which is fair enough, like if he loses, he's joining her, like, the kendo club. So if she loses, like, she's going to join the shogi club, which is a fair, like, fair exchange. So she doesn't say that, because I thought that she probably thought that, yeah, this is obvious. Now obviously Urushi is not, like, amused at all at this. She's like, what the hell, I thought I'm getting a club member, and not only that, I'm actually losing my club members, and this is not good. And obviously I was like, all right, like, as because she said this so serious, and being one of my underclassmen, I have to, like, I have to do this. And he's like, it's fine, Urushi, like, don't worry, senpai, I'm gonna win, no problem. And they go to the kendo club and like, borrow their, like, like the dress and everything. And yeah, they start their duel. And here's where Irin kind of says how much, like, like senpai, like, Ayumu was, like, such a big what do you call it, like a big role model for her. And he was called the immovable Tanaka. and that's why like seeing him join another club is very unusual, and that's probably the reason why she just jumped into a conclusion that this was a Shogi Kendo club. And she's like, why have he joined in this club then? Which obviously she wouldn't be able to understand because you know, what's his name, Takeru said, you know, it's like lightning, you know. Now after that we see Takeru trying to get more members, and Urushi's not like, you know, like very depressed, because you know, like if he loses, he's going to join another like, you know, club. So here Takeru's like, oh, don't worry, he's going to win, and even if he doesn't win, you know, like he like, you know, that's why I'm trying to get more members for you, and you'll get an official club. Ayumu told me that you have a dream, which is like making this club official. Now here's also another thing that I also had a little bit of a like, you know, like thing that I thought about it, that yeah, which Takeru also kind of brings up. He says that he shouldn't lose, but the fact is that for 1 year he's not doing kendo. So yeah, that's a thing, and I'm pretty sure that Rin was continuing kendo up until today. So yeah, like because of lack of practice, maybe you know, something might happen. And obviously listening to that in itself, Urushi is not like, you know, like isn't able to stay calm, and she realizes that yeah, like, and it's not the thing that it's not that she wants the club to be official, but Ayumu not being a part of it is something that she doesn't want. And she realizes that, and she's like, no, I actually have to go, and she puts everything on Takeru's like, you know, hand, and she's like, you do the recruitment, I have to go. And she runs to like, you know, the kendo dojo. Now here this part I have to see, yeah, both of them hit each other's head. Shouldn't this be a tie then? You know, like oh no, wait a minute, maybe the like this, like I think like kendo has like a point system, doesn't it? Like, you know, like if you hit the head, you get 1 point or something. Like if you gain the maximum point, you win. Is that how kendo works? I think so. So I'm guessing the final you know, blow was both of them hitting each other's heads. So not necessarily that would mean it was a tie, because the other points, maybe Ayumu got more points before this, and that's why the resulting one is Ayumu winning, even though both of them hit each other, because Ayumu already had more points than Rin, or something like that maybe happened. I don't know, like, because for a moment I actually thought this was a tie, but no, turns out Ayumu won. By the end, the ending result was Ayumu's win. And okay, now okay, the match is over. Urushi comes in, and Urushi's like, what happened? Ayumu says like, I'm sorry, senpai. They always do this in this show, like, kind of make it like this, like kind of go in one direction and then kind of turns it in a different direction. And Urushi's like, what? Like, that means you lost. And Ayumu's like, no, I won. I'm like, no, Ayumu's like, I'm apologizing because I wasn't able to help you out with the recruitment. I won this, like, you know, match. And obviously that's all that mattered. You know, Urushi was very happy. Urushi's like, finally, it's like, thank God. And okay, after that we see like, you know, Urushi is very disappointed because no one has taken any flyer, and like didn't work out like that. And Takeru's like, don't worry, I'm going to scream even louder the next day. And Urushi's like, no, please don't do that. Your screaming louder is actually scaring away everyone, so don't do that, please. Oh my god. Now, and Rin comes in, suddenly pops up out of nowhere, and she's like, it kind of talks, like tells something about Takeru, and Takeru's like, what the hell are you doing here? Like, go to your kendo club, it's over there. And she's like, no, I'm joining this club. And yeah, unexpectedly they, like, you know, gained a club member. Rin is a member now, and yeah, Rin is like, yeah, like the thing was that if I lost, obviously I'm going to join this club, because, you know, if he lost, he was going to join the kendo club, so it's a fair deal. And she's like, is that how it works? But yeah, she got another member. So yeah, I'm guessing they are like an official club now. 4 members, I think that was the requirement. They have 4 members now. So yeah, I think they're an official club now. That's good. So yeah, that was a nice episode. we met another new character, and yeah, we got another club member as well. So that was it. That was my reaction to episode number 7 of When Will Ayumu Make His Move. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. And that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of When Will Ayumu Make His Move. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.